names. We have Linda and David and Lana, not Lana. If you say Lana, she gets really upset. Cheryl, Barbara, and Rick. Okay? All right. It's good to be back. It's nice to know I have someone as competent as Dennis to fill in for me when I'm gone. It makes me feel like I'm leaving everyone in good hands. And so I don't feel quite as guilty as leaving. So, all right. So let's start with our deep breathing. Oh, let's start with our traditional bow. Right hand, fist, power. Left hand, fingers together, friendship. Tucking the thumb, humility. And the fist goes into the palm. And we say welcome or ni hao. Thank you. All right. So we stand in the Wuji position, feet, shoulder, hip distance apart. Nice gentle bend in the knees, tuck in the tailbone. Head is lifted by the silk thread. We're going to breathe from the belly. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, push the palms forward. Inhale. Exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Arms over the head next. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, push the palms to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Arms to the side. Big, deep belly breath in. Exhale, pushing the hands out, fingertips up, nice stretch. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Breathing out, pushing out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, left hand up, right hand down. Either left hand is fine. Inhale. Right up, left down. Exhale. Inhale. Keep that upper body nice and straight as you exhale. Make sure that you're not leaning. Good work. Inhale. Keep that good straight upper body as you exhale. Awesome. Inhale. One more time each side. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings. Big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. Good job. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And lastly, we will gather chi. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Good job. Let's move right into the warm-up exercises, starting with the chin tuck. Keep that chin level as you feel like someone's pushing back on your face, all right? Inhale, the hands up in front of us. Exhale as we tuck in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. Sink the chin to the chest. We'll do that 2 more times. Float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin. Feel that nice stretch. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. Sink the chin to the chest. 1 more time. Good posture, everybody. Hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. And sink the chin to the chest. Beautiful. Nice work. So many times I see people start to rotate forward when they dip in the chin. You guys didn't do that. Good work. Next, we're going to look side to side, starting out in the prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder. Look to the right, gently push down on the left hand. And come back to prayer hands. Now the right hand is on top. Watch the left hand going over the left shoulder. Look left, gently push down on the right. Try and keep the hand below the level of the shoulder. Come back to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder. Look to the right, push down on the left. Try and keep that hand below the level of the shoulder. Come back to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, right hand is on top. Watch the left hand going over the left shoulder. Look left, gently push down on the right. Come back to prayer hands 1 more time. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. We look over the right shoulder, bring the right hand with us, push down on the left simultaneously. Good work. Come back to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, right hand on top. Left hand, left shoulder, look left, gently push down on the right. And come back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Beautiful. Hey, you guys have done this before. All right, forward shoulder circles. Bring the shoulders back, then up, then forward and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Beautiful. Back, up, forward, and down. Again, I compliment you on your posture. Good work. Let's reverse that now. Shoulders forward, then up, then back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. 1 more time. Forward, up, back, and down. Good job. Gathering chi, reaching for infinity. Imagine someone's gently pulling at your wrists. So let's inhale, gently reaching out, reaching up. Beautiful stretch. And then relax the hands down. Once again, gently, we're reaching out, reaching up. Beautiful stretch. And relax the hands down. Remember, it's okay to smile and do Tai Chi simultaneously. Gently reaching out, reaching up. And exhale, relax the hands down. Awesome. Touching heaven and earth. Prayer hand position. Left hand pushes up, right hand pushes down, stretching the spine. Come back to center. Make sure you're keeping the body and the head nice and straight. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretch that spine. and come back to center. Left hand up, right hand down. Float the head to the ceiling. Keep the body nice and straight. There we go. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down. Gently stretching the spine. Beautiful. Pause for 1 second. So as you're doing this exercise, and really almost any exercise, keep an eye on any kind of horizontal line you see in front of you. Horizon works really well if you're doing it outside, but watch the horizontal lines. If you see the line starting to tilt or starting to bounce up and down, that means that you're probably doing this. It's probably not this line moving, or it's moving for everybody. All right. That's one of the reasons that why you see people that do Tai Chi, they're always kind of looking out in front of them. It's giving them a perspective of what's happening with their own body. Okay. So it's a really good way to tell if you're doing this by looking straight ahead. Because if you tilt your head, if you watch this line and tilt your head, you'll see the line start to bounce around and kind of shift and everything, right? All right. So let's keeping that in mind, prayer hand position, left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine. Here we go. Back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretch the spine. Good job. One more time, just because it's fun. Left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine. Back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretch that spine. Good job. Prayer hand position, relax the hands down. Since you were a teacher, it's so much fun when you give your students a suggestion and they follow it. It's like really, you feel like, man, what a day. Keep that in mind when we're doing like the body exercise where we're shifting our weight from side to side. Same principle. If you start leaning, you're going to see this line start to jump around and move. So keep that in mind throughout all of the exercises. It's going to help your posture, which is in turn going to help your balance. All right. What I have seen, and this is for everybody, not just for people with Parkinson's, when their posture improves, their balance improves very shortly thereafter. Okay. All right, let me get a drink of water. Any questions? Next lower spine exercise, carrying the ball side to side, not moving the hips, just turning the upper body. So as I turn to the left, feel like someone's kind of gently pushing back on the right hip. That's my wife does that, and it helps her kind of stabilize the hips so she's not moving her hips, okay? Prayer hand position, Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Gently turn to the left. And then we turn the ball over, right hand is on top, and gently turn to the right. Turn the ball over, left hand is on top, gently turn to the left. Stay on the left as you turn the ball over, right hand is on top, and gently turn to the right. Turn the ball over, left hand is on top. Gently turn to the left. Turn the ball over, right hand is on top, and gently turn to the right. Excellent. Turn the ball over, come back to prayer hands, and relax the hands down. Awesome. Let's do a leg strengthening exercise. You know what? Actually, I'm going to check that. I want to do some of the standing hip exercises. You guys are doing really well. Everybody's legs doing good? All right. You guys are looking strong. So let's skip some of the seated exercises today and work more on strengthening the legs. So we're going to move to the hip exercises, side to side hip exercise. Concentrate on keeping the knee bent and keeping the body straight. Now remember, we can look at that horizontal line to help keep our body straight. And make sure you're keeping a bend in the knee. Your natural reaction is going to be to kind of lock that knee out. Keep that a nice gentle bend in the knee, okay? Prayer hand position, push to the right, weight to the right, bend in the right knee, tap the left foot, or float the left foot. Then set the left foot down, weight shifts to the left, keeping a bend in the left knee, tap the right foot, or float the right foot. and come back to center. Good job. Push to the right, weight to the right, bend in the right knee, keep that upper body straight. Tap or float the left foot. That was a fun laugh. Come back through center. Push to the left, weight to the left, bend in the left knee, tap or float the right foot. And back to center. Good job. One more time. Push right, weight right, bend in the right knee, tap or float the left foot. Come back through center. Excellent. Push left, weight left, bend in the left knee, tap or float the right foot. And come back to center. Relax the hands down. Excellent. Good work. Good job. No, seriously, it's good. When we're young, nice and strong, we can do all kinds of balance stuff, and it works really well. Then we start to get older, I'm not calling anyone old, all right? But as we get older, we start to lose muscle mass. And so when we try to balance, we fall into the habit of counterbalancing, right? You kind of do a counterbalance, and that works pretty well for a while. However, when we get a little bit older, the counterbalance is going to start to fail us at some point, and we're going to overcompensate and meet the ground a little faster than what we want. And so what we do is we have to reshift our way of thinking. So we work on our posture and work on leg strength and kind of shift our way of thinking out of that counterbalance way of doing things, all right? And so it just takes a little while for the brain to make that shift, okay? And you do exactly right. You hold on to the chair and get that range of motion where you want it to be, and then you learn to let go of the chair, okay? All in good time, step by step by step, right? Forward and backward hip exercise, the hokey pokey. Weight shifts to the right, bend in the right knee. Keep the body nice and straight. Tap the left heel in front of us with no weight on it. Use that chair if you need to. This next part's going to test your balance. Tap the left toe behind us, hands in front of us, or using the chair. Empty left heel, hands behind us. Empty left toe, hands in front of us. Empty on the heel and empty on the toe. And come back to center. Nicely done. Weight shifts to the left. Bend in the left knee. Empty. Right heel. Hands behind us. Empty. Right toe. Hands in front of us. Use your chair if you need to. Empty on the heel. Keep all your weight on the left leg. Empty. Right toe. Try and keep all the weight on the left. Empty on the heel. Should be able to tap the heel. That's what we're looking for, is being able to tap the heel and then tap the right toe behind us. And come back to center. Excellent. I'll give you another hint about the tapping of the foot. Once again, watch this horizontal line. If I truly have all my weight on this leg, I can tap my heel, I can tap my toe, and my upper body won't move because I have all the weight on this leg. So as I tap this foot, forward, backwards, whatever I'm doing, my upper body won't move, all right? If I'm putting weight on that left foot, what ends up happening is I'm doing this, and you see my upper body start to move. How do I know that? Because I can see the horizontal lines kind of bobbing up and down, okay? So it's a good way. And again, this is a learning process, right? We're trying to get our legs strong so we can balance all the weight on one leg, okay? All right, so let's do the heel kick. All right, I think you guys are ready for this. Let's do the heel kick. Would you mind putting your sweater on the seat of the chair? That's fine. I just didn't want you to grab for the chair and come up with a handful of sweater. That doesn't help you at all. All right, so we're going to do 4 motions with the leg. Make sure you have your chairs with you, okay? I want you to stay safe. It's much better to use the chair, get that full range of motion, and then learn to let go of the chair, okay? I call it's like Linus dropping his blanket, okay? So we're going to do 4 motions with the leg. First, we're going to pick the leg up. Second, kick the leg out. Third, pick the leg back up. Fourth, float the foot to the ground, all right? So again, use your chair, stay safe. Remember our principles of balance. The leg that has the weight on it, the knee stays bent. Resist that urge to lock the knee out. Leave the knee bent. Keep our body straight in this direction. So as I lift my leg, I'm not leaning. Keep our back straight from this perspective. So I'm not doing this as I pick my leg up. Okay? Notice how I had to fight my balance as soon as I leaned backwards. I had to readjust my body to get my balance back. All right. So keep those principles of balance in mind. All right? So weight shifts to the right, bend in the right knee, pick up the left leg, heel kick left. You can punch out the right fist if it makes you feel better. Pick up the left leg and float the foot to the ground. Good job. Weight shifts left, bend in the left knee, pick up the right leg. Heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Probably will help you. Let's close the chairs in. Okay. Oh, sure. That's water. Sure. One gentleman, I teach in an adult daycare, and there was one guy, every time I would pick up my water bottle, he'd go, "Hey, you sure that's just water in there?" Every time I would take it, and you guys know how many times I take a drink, so every time he would say that. It's kind of funny. Well, I didn't say that it wasn't, but no, I couldn't drink that much and teach Tai Chi. That wouldn't have a happy ending to it. So after I got out of that class, I probably wanted to go have a drink, but that's all right. Weight shifts to the right, bend in the right knee, pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out the right fist if you're able to, pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. You're doing wonderful. Weight shifts left, pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist if you're able. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Awesome. One more time. Weight shifts right, pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out the right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Weight shifts left, pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Awesome. Good job. Nice work. You have really good balance. Seriously. Seriously, you do. All right. Next move is the bow stance. This teaches us an empty step forward. This exercise gets into the heart and soul of Tai Chi. All right. So the Chinese have what they call an empty step. Okay. What they mean by that, think of an empty bucket sitting on the ground. So as I step out with the front foot, I don't have any weight on it, right? No weight on the front foot. I can pick up my foot and my upper body doesn't move. The Chinese, it became known as empty, as like an empty bucket sitting on the ground. So that empty bucket sets on the ground, and then we fill that bucket with weight. And then we take the weight back out of the bucket and we come back to center. Okay? So the key on this one is learning an empty step, not to do this and fall forward, but to do this and then this. Okay? So keep your steps short. When you first do an empty step, your heel is probably going to be just in front of your toe. That's fine. As your legs get stronger and your balance gets better, you'll be able to step out further. But for right now, you want that concept of not falling forward on the front foot. Okay? This is key to keeping you safe out there in the real world. Once you learn this and it becomes instinctive for you, and that's what you're practicing right there, David, is a perfect way to do it, is he was practicing floating his foot over the ground before he set it down. He was letting his foot float and then set it down and shift weight. That's a perfect way to do that. All right? But it's going to keep you safe out there in that real world. And you keep practicing this until it becomes a habit, until it becomes instinct for you. And things will be a lot safer for you. All right? And this is one reason why we want to build leg strength, so you can stand on one leg and set that foot down empty. Until you're able to do that, your brain is going to tell you one foot has got to be on the ground at all times, or both feet are going to have to be on the ground at all times. That's what your brain is going to keep telling you to do. Once you get confident of standing on one foot, then you can step out empty. Okay? One final note, make sure you keep plenty of space between your feet. Sometimes we have a tendency to try and walk on a balance beam. Instead, we want plenty of space between our feet. Okay? All right, got all that? 20 things. Just do them all simultaneously, all right? Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Weight shifts to the right. Step out empty with the left foot. Weight shifts left, punch out right fist. Keep that back heel down as you do this. Weight shifts back, all the weight's on the right. Pick up the left foot and come back to center. Weight shifts to the left, step out empty right foot. And now weight shifts right, punch out left fist. Weight shifts back and come back to center. So I'll give you a little hint on this one. If you're in the bow stance and you're kind of fighting your balance a little bit, do one of two things. Pull the front foot back and widen your stance a little bit. And then when you do it, it'll feel nice and solid. Okay? All right, weight shifts that direction, right. Step out empty left. Bow stance, punch out right fist. Weight shifts back and return to center. Looking good. Don't overstep. Keep your steps short. Weight shifts left, step out empty right foot, plenty of space between the feet. There you go. Bow stance, punching out left fist. Weight shifts back and come back to center. It's more important to have a wider stance than a more forward stance, all right? Weight shifts right, step out empty with the left foot. Weight shifts left, punch out right fist. There you go. Keep that back heel down. Should feel nice and stable. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Weight shifts to the left, step out empty right foot. No weight on the right foot. And then bow stance, punching out left fist. Weight shifts back and come back to center. So this is a good test. Let's do it a couple more times. But like when I say your foot should be empty, so I'm able to lift my foot without shifting the upper body. That's how I know that that is an empty step, all right? If I have some weight on it and I have to lift that foot up, I have to like rock back. And you can see my upper body starts to rock backwards, all right? Let's do it one more time. I don't want to wear you out, but we're having fun, right? Weight shifts right, step out empty with the left foot. Weight shifts left, punch out right fist. Excellent. Keep that back heel planted. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Weight shifts to the left, step out empty right foot. And then weight shifts right, punch out left fist. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Nicely done. Excellent work. Excellent work. You guys are rocking it today. Ankle exercises to finish it off. Weight is on the right foot, left foot, touch heel and toe. Heel and toe. You try and keep all your weight on the right, no weight on the left foot as you touch heel and toe. Don't move the leg, move the ankle. Heel, toe, heel, and toe. Excellent. Weight shifts left. Bend in the left knee, right foot, touch heel and toe. Heel, toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe. One more time. Heel and toe. Weight shifts back to the right, left foot, touch little toe and big toe. Outside of the foot, inside of the foot. Again, you're keeping all the weight on the right, so you're just floating as you touch the left little toe and big toe. Outside, inside. Weight shifts left, right foot, touch little toe, big toe. Outside, inside. Upper body should be really quiet. Little, meaning not moving much. Big toe. Outside and inside. Come back to center. You guys probably said, did he just tell me to shut up? No, no. No, I'm talking. And you guys are looking great. when I first saw some of you first time in class when we were doing like heel toe, I was seeing this happening, heel and toe, and watch my upper body, heel and toe. Now I'm seeing heel and toe, and that upper body is quiet. It's not moving. All right. That shows your legs are getting stronger. Your posture is getting better. That's exactly what we're looking for. I would love to be able to take a video of someone their first time doing Tai Chi and then show how they have progressed like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months down the road. It really is transforming. So, all right. Any questions about those 12 exercises? We just did them all standing. Round of applause for you guys. We didn't do any of them seated. That's how well you guys are doing. That's a huge accomplishment. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. That's why I say 3 big exercises: deep breathing to help calm that tense feeling you get with Tai Chi, with Parkinson's. You use that deep breathing in Tai Chi to calm the body down. That's exercise number 1. Number 2, that heel kick exercise, seated or standing. Doing the heel kick is a great way to strengthen your legs. You got to have your legs strong for good balance. And then number 3 is that ankle exercise, and that's huge. And this works your neural pathway besides just working your ankle. You're working that neural pathway between the brain and the feet. So start with those 3 exercises, work on those 3, and then expand from there. Okay? All right, let's get a drink of water, shake your legs loose. Let's keep moving along. You guys are rocking it. I don't care what Rick says. I haven't seen you for a couple of weeks. Gotta give you some trouble. All right. So a list of those exercises, the warm-up exercise, and actually the breathing exercises is available on my website. And it's a pretty easy website to find. It's taichistl.com. So TAICHISTL, our airport code, .com. Go to that website, scroll down, media section. There's a document and training library, and there's a document that says warm-up exercises. And it doesn't give you instructions, but it kind of says like ankle exercise, heel toe, ankle exercise, little toe, big toe. And it's 8.5 by 11 printed off. A lot of people stick it to the wall and start practicing it every day. You'd be amazed at how your balance improves. Okay? All right. Any questions? All right, let's do a leg strengthening exercise. You guys are doing so well. We're gonna work your legs today, then give you a holiday break. So from the Wuji position, concentrate on keeping the knee bent and keeping the body straight, all right? So weight shifts to the left with a bend in the left knee, right foot, cat stance, C-A-T. Tap right toe to the front, keeping all the weight on the left. Return to the cat stance. Tap right toe to the side. Keep all your weight left. And cat stance. And tap right toe behind us. And cat stance. And return to Wuji. Other side, weight shifts to the right. Keep a bend in the right knee. Upper body stays straight. Left cat. Tap left toe to the front. And return to the cat stance. Keep all the weight right. Tap left toe to the side, empty. And cat stance. And tap left toe behind us. And cat stance. And return to Wuji. And since Cheryl left, we're going to have to do that one again. So I'm just, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You kidding. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, get up here. Here's the microphone. No, 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 no. If you ever need to leave the class for the restroom, or if you need to sit down and take a break, please do. Okay? All right. So round 2, weight shifting. Exactly what I was talking about before, where you were tapping your toe, that's empty. I'm going to set the foot down, keep it empty. I haven't shifted weight. I've just put my foot on the ground. Then I'm going to shift all the weight there to, in this case, right foot, which allows me to tap or float the left foot behind me. And I set that foot down empty, not shifting weight to it right away, and then shift the weight back. Okay, and we're going to do that in each direction, forward, sideways, backwards, all right? Our bodies have an automatic switch that when our foot hits the ground, we immediately start shifting weight to it. So it's like an automatic reaction, okay? It's been built into us. We've been doing it most of our lives. And so now we're trying to retrain our brain, retrain our body. And when we set our foot down, we don't have to put weight on it. I can set my foot down, empty, and then shift weight. Two separate things. Don't make them the same, okay? This is what's going to keep you safe out there in the real world, okay? So, round 2, weight shifts left, right, cat. Tap right toe to the front, empty. Set the right foot down. Now weight shift to the right. Bring all of your weight to the right. Use your chair if you need to, allowing you to tap or float left foot behind you. You'll get there. Set the left foot down without any weight on it. Then weight shift back onto the left and right cat stance. Good. Well done. Tap right toe to the side, empty. Keep your weight left. Set the right foot down. Keep your weight left. Now shift the weight to the right. Bring all of the weight to the right. Keep a bend in the right knee. Tap or float the left foot. Then set the left foot down without putting any weight on it. Shift weight to the left and right cat. Make sure you have those chairs to hold on to. Tap, right toe behind us. Set the right foot down without putting any weight on it. Keep plenty of space between your feet as you do this. There you go. Weight shifts back onto the right. All of my weight's right, so the left foot is now empty. And then set the left foot down without putting weight on it. Weight shifts to the left and cat once again. And return to Wuji. Other side. Weight shifts right, left, cat. Check your posture. Make sure your posture is nice and straight. Make mom proud. Tap, left toe to the front, empty. Set the left foot down. Now, slowly shift weight left. All of the weight's left, which allows me to tap. There you go, tap or float the right foot. Then set the right foot down without any weight on it. My weight's still left. Then shift the weight right and left cat. Tap left toe to the side, empty. Set the left foot down with no weight on it. Keep your weight right. Shift the weight to the left. All of my weight's left. Tap or float the right foot. Set the right foot down without any weight on it. Shift the weight to the right and left cat. Tap left toe behind us, empty. Keep all your weight on the right. Set the left foot down. My weight's still on the right. Now shift the weight back onto the left. Tap or float the right foot. Set the right foot down without any weight on it. Weight shifts to the right. Left cat. And back to Wuji. Let's just keep doing that one for the rest of the hour, don't you think? All right, shake your legs loose. Get a drink of water. You guys did wonderful. If it makes you feel better, I've had several students tell me that when I first teach them that exercise, both chapters as I like to call it, they hate that exercise, which maybe what a couple of you are thinking right now. They're like, man, I hate that exercise. However, they come to love that exercise because they realize how well it teaches balance and gives you leg strength. And so those same people, I've had several of my students tell me, when you first taught me that, I hated that exercise. Now it's one of my favorites. Okay. And then for those of you overachievers, I won't say either one of the guys' names, but overachievers. So if you don't think I'm working you hard enough by tapping your foot, try to float the foot the whole time. So you're in cat stance and then empty to the front, and cat stance and to the side, and cat stance. So it can be done. Oh no, hey, everybody, we have 6 different people in class, actually 7 if I include myself. So we have 7 different Tai Chi journeys. Everybody's on a different journey. Everybody's, one person, probably everybody's looking a little bit for balance, but some people are looking at it a little bit more from the martial arts side. Some people may be looking in for it more from the traditional Chinese medicine side. Tai Chi is such a wide range, and everybody's on their own journey, just as is everybody's on their own Parkinson's journey, right? Just because you have some Parkinson's symptoms doesn't mean everyone else is going to have those. They might not. And so everybody's Parkinson's journey is different, and your Tai Chi journey is going to be different also. So just make it yours, right? We're not competing with one another. We're a family. So we support and encourage one another. We don't compete with one another. Okay? All right. So I'm going to give your legs a little bit of a break at this point. Okay? Pardon me? Yeah, I know. That's good. That's going to help. Try it. If you really want to help yourself, try to do it like every day. Try and go through that exercise every day. You'll be amazed. A week from now, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, you'll be amazed at how much stronger your legs will get. Okay? All right, so let's do a hand exercise. I want to do 2 hand exercises. We're going to do easy one first. And Cheryl likes this. Touch the thumb to the palm of the hand. And then stretch, open up the hand. Touch the pointer finger to the palm and stretch, open up the hand. Touch the middle finger to the palm instead of waving it at your Tai Chi instructor, and stretch and open up the hand. You guys wouldn't do that. Touch the ring finger to the palm, stretch, open up the hand, and then touch the pinky to the palm and stretch and open up the hand. Normally I go through that one the second time, but I'm going to teach you guys the more exciting exercise because it's not hard, it's just exciting. Pointer finger and thumb, make them into a nice circle. Interlock the 2 circles together. So it's like a chain link fence. Then touch the tips of the other 3 fingers together and gently push the palms towards one another. Fingertips up, arms roughly parallel to the ground if you can. And then relax. Then we move to the middle finger and the thumb. Make a beautiful circle. Interlock those 2 circles. Touch the tips of the other 3 fingers and gently push the palms towards one another. And relax. A couple of my students have said, this is the hardest exercise that we do. Ring finger and thumb, beautiful circle. Ring finger. Interlock those 2 tips of the other 3 fingers and gently push the palms towards one another. Keep your shoulders relaxed as you do this. And relax the hands. It gets there. And then the most exciting one, pinky and the thumb, interlock those 2. Touch the tips of the other 3 fingers and gently push the palms towards one another. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Don't have your shoulders up here. Keep those shoulders nice and soft. And relax the hands. Beautiful. Look at your hands right now. They're probably nice and pink. Great way to build circulation. If you have arthritis, any issues with the hand, carpal tunnel, those 2 exercises work really well. I would do them a couple times more than just one time, but you guys are rocking it, so I'm just pushing all kinds of new stuff on you. Let's do a neck exercise next. Pretend like you have a pencil in your mouth and you're going to draw the number 8 laying on its side. All right? Go nice and slow. and ignore all the sounds that your neck is making. It is. Actually, it sounds like Rice Krispies to me. And when you get to the center, stop and then reverse back in the other direction. And come back to center. If you slept on your neck wrong or something, can you toss me your water bottle for 1 second? I had one of my students did this. Thank you. As we were doing that exercise, they would. It's like, hey, that's exactly what it sounds like. All right, shoulder exercise. From the Wuji position, take your left hand on the upper part of the left chest, and then with the elbow, make a forward circle. Go nice and slow, looking for range of motion. Do what your body allows you to do. Keep your body posture straight. I would much rather have a smaller circle than straighter body posture than doing this, okay? And when you get to the bottom, stop and then reverse back in the other direction. One more time, nice and slow. This is good for paddling a canoe. All right, right hand, upper part of the right chest. Forward circle with the elbow. This one can be kind of noisy sometimes also. And when you get to the bottom, stop and reverse. Beautiful. Nice work. So, major overall plan of Fridays with Tai Chi is we're going to take like the first class and do that as kind of a blended class, seated and standing. And then this class, we're going to try and push a little harder, not go faster, but start to work on forms and start to learn some of the Tai Chi forms. All right. That's the ultimate goal. That's going to vary a little bit as we kind of get going. But that's the ultimate goal for these two classes, to have one. The APDA refers to like the first one to be a level 1 class, and this would be a level 2. So we're kind of shooting and working towards that direction. Okay. So with that in mind, would you like to learn the first move of the Tai Chi for Arthritis form? It's called Commencement. Who'd have thought? Let me demonstrate it to you one time. I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to face towards you, and I'm just demonstrating. Then we're going to go back and learn it together, okay? So this is Commencement. I love this exercise. It has a lot of beautiful curves to it. It doesn't necessarily have straight lines. It's a real beautiful exercise. That's Commencement. Isn't it pretty? It's got so many beautiful curves. So as I teach Tai Chi movements, I like to teach the feet first, okay? And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to learn our feet first, and then we'll add our hands in, okay? So we stand kind of Charlie Chaplin style, our heels together, feet out at a 45-degree angle. You know what they call Charlie Chaplin in China, don't you? Charlie Chaplin. It's a proper name, so it's the same name. Here's a trick question. So standing up nice and straight and tall, my knees are straight, but don't lock the knees out. Don't do a hard lockout on the knees, but leave the knees straight, okay? Now, I'm going to be mirroring you as I show this to you, okay? So the first thing we do is bend the knees. And then we shift the weight to the right. So all my weight's on the right, upper body stays straight. I'm going to step out empty with the left foot, the toes facing forward. And then I'm going to shift my weight onto the left. You can let that back heel come up if you need to. And I'm going to bring the right foot forward, even, and shift the weight 50-50. So my feet are in the Wuji position, straight across from one another, weight 50-50. All right, let's do that again. Heels together, feet out, Charlie Chaplin style. We begin by bending the knees and weight shift to the right. Step out empty with the left foot, toe is facing forward. I shift all of the weight onto the left. Right foot comes forward, even across from the left foot. So if you look down, your toes should be in line with one another. And feet, shoulder, hip distance apart. Okay? Excellent. Questions? All right. Hands. So my hands are making a real pretty movement. I'm going to demonstrate from the side. So my hands, they float up in front of me. Notice that my fingers are facing towards earth. When my arm becomes parallel to the ground, I rotate my fingers towards heaven and then bring the hands down to the Dantian. Now, you've heard me talk about our Dantian is located kind of below our belly button. So if it's easier for you to think, when I say Dantian, think belly button, but in the Tai Chi world, in the Chinese world, the Dantian, this is where we store our Qi, okay? Which is good because if you have a little belly on you, that means you're storing good Qi. That's a good thing. So, see, I've got lots of Qi. And I got even more Qi when I was on vacation. All right, so let's practice that. I'm going to do this from the side. So I'm going to float both hands so the palms are facing one another. Float both hands up in front of me. When the arms are parallel to the ground, I rotate my fingers towards heaven and bring the hands down to the Dantian. Beautiful. One more time. All right. As you bring the hands up, you're kind of lifting from the wrists so the fingers are facing towards earth, and then rotate fingers towards heaven. One of my students, who happens to be in the room, neurologist just told them, wanted to see better flexibility of the wrist. This is a great way to get better flexibility of the wrist. All right. So float the hands up in front of me, fingers towards earth. Rotate fingers towards heaven. Hands come down to the Dantian. Beautiful. Now circle the hands up to the chest. Palms are still facing one another. And then gently reach out like you're handing someone a ball. For some weird reason, they don't want it. So you bring your hands back to the chest. Okay. Do that again, one more time. Okay. Do you want me to face sideways or towards you? Sideways? Okay. All right. What? Not great? All right. We float the hands up in front of us, fingers facing towards earth. Rotate fingers towards heaven. Hands come to the Dantian. Circle the hands up to the chest. Gently reaching out. And here, if you want to, you can kind of flex the wrist down one more time, or fingers down, and then bring the hands up into prayer hands. All right. Just hands, one more time. One more time. She's at concerts all the time going, one more song, come on, one more song. Float the hands up in front of us, fingers towards earth. Rotate, fingers towards heaven. Hands to the Dantian. Circle to the chest. Gently reaching out. You let the fingers kind of flow down into prayer hands. Okay, now let's put hands and feet together, shall we? All right, I'm going to face you as I do this one. Pardon me? Nah. I'll tell you what I tell my daughters, say you can, say you can't. Either way, you're correct. All right, standing heels together, hands down at the sides. I float my hands up in front of us, fingers towards earth. Rotate fingers towards heaven, bending the knees, bringing the hands to the Dantian. Weight shifts to the right. As I pick the hands up, the left foot peels off the ground, step out empty left, and now as I extend the hands out, my weight shifts to the left. All of the weight's left, bring the right foot forward, and hands come back to the chest. And relax. Do that again. Heels together, feet out, 45-degree angle. Float the hands up, fingers towards earth. Rotate fingers towards heaven. As the hands come to the Dantian, then I bend my knees. I shift the weight to the right. As the hands circle up, the hands and the foot come up together. Step out empty left foot. And then as I shift weight left, that's when I extend my hands out. Right foot comes forward. And hands come back to the chest. Prayer hands. And look down at your feet. Your toes should be even across from one another in that Wuji position. All right? Pardon me? Almost. And again, this is a learning experience. People with Parkinson's have more trouble with what they call proprioception, meaning where is my body in this 3D world? You think your foot is here and it's actually here. So this is something Tai Chi helps you with. And so it's a good idea just to kind of check and go, yeah, I need to straighten my feet up a little bit. That's how we learn. One more time. Now quit teaching you. Torturing, teaching, same thing. Float the hands up in front of us, fingers towards earth. Rotate fingers towards heaven, sinking down. Weight shifts to the right. As the hands circle up, I lift the left foot, set it out empty, and then I shift the weight left as I extend the hands out. Right foot comes forward. You can kind of glance down, make sure your foot's where you want it to be, and then bring the hands to prayer hands. And relax. There you go. Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't say it was going to be easy. I just said it was going to be worth it. It's a beautiful move. It's a beautiful move. And the real fun move, thank God you don't have to do this one. In the Soon 73, this is what commencement looks like in the Soon 73. And yes, I'm doing it off angle, not just to you. So we could try and learn that one instead if you wanted, but all right. Nice job. I gave you guys lots of new stuff and you guys are just eating it up. Good work. Lightly punch or slap the legs. Good job. Mm-hmm. She has been excellent. It's Thursday. We're kind of figuring out where that one's going to land. Okay, awesome. Tighten up all the muscles, and there's no problem with coming to a level 1 and then a level 2. There's no problem at all. I mean, you learn good skills in both classes, and you learn to refine a lot of things in level 1. While people are still learning a move in level 1, you're refining a move. Gathering chi, big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale. Exhale. You guys did really well today. I kept you a little late. Sorry. Inhale. Exhale. Nice job. Have yourselves a great July 4th. Our country's kind of in a weird place right now, but we're still the greatest country on the face of the earth. And we have more freedoms than any other country on the face of the earth.